at the peak of his career. Who did not like that?
Is this just...
I'll say it was a hit. Where is the mastermind?
Thank you, Brigadier.
General, you also told this court that you also, in fact, yesterday, produced a diary. You told the court that the person who was writing in the diary was about the characters and the compressed information that Constable Zongo had is the one who was writing in the diary.
Yes, my lord.
Izolo-ke unencwadi-ke phecelezi idayari obuyiphethe washo ukuthi-ke okubhalwe lapho kuyona-ke kwakubhalwa uyena uConstable Zungu yebo ngosenkantolo.
And even if he can be brought here, you'll just try to say his handwriting there.
Noma-ke angalethwa la angabethula ubufakazi-ke obuthi yebo isandla sakhe lesi esabhala laphaya.
My lord, is because I wanted to be sure that the two people he's talking about, remember that all of us, we believe the two people went into that house. So I was interested in these two names before I can take anything.
Ngoba-ke usokhumbula-ke ukuthi-ke sisonke njena-ke esasikwazi-ke noma sikholelwa-ke ukuthi-ke kunabantu ababili abangena-ke laphayana endlini. Manje-ke mina-ke ngangigxile noma ngibheke-ke kulabantu laba-ke ababili ayengitshela ngabo ngaphambi kokuthi ngenza nanoma yini.
The information that is in the diary, General, what is it? The information that he wrote in the diary?
As I said yesterday, my lord, it is only a sketch where now he wrote the names of accused number 1 and 2, and down there in Nkani only, and even draw where the other part he wrote the shooter, and from there he also wrote a head. So those are the only things which he wrote, because he said he will never give a statement, because once he can give a statement, yeah.
Say head or head. Owakwenza-ke lapha kuleya diary ukuthi-ke enze umdwebo phecelezi-ke isketch. Ubhala-ke amagama, ubhala-ke igama likamuzi, igama lika amagama lama amabili. Nasezansi futhi wabhala-ke igama likaNkani, wase edweba naso-ke isigqoko leso khona lapho. Nala futhi abhale khona-ke ethi lana-ke ubani owadubula.
Did he say who was the shooter?
Yes, my lord. He said Muzi Sibia is the one who was inside and he shot at the deceased.
Ingabe washo yini ukuthi ubani owadubula? Yebo nkosenkantolo wathi ubuzi wayengaphakathi futhi uyena owadubula umufi.
As alleged by Gwabini.
Na njengendlela-ke uGwabeni ayesho ngayo.
If I recall very well, you told the Court General that he even mentioned or stated in the diary that Moses was wearing a hat. Did I get you correctly?
No, I said in that sketch, yes. there's a way he wrote shooter.
Yes.
Shoot there. And from there, the head was also there. But he didn't say, those names are there. But myself, I know that now we wanted the firearm and also the head and the two people.
Ukwenzeka lana-ke ukuthi isigqoko lesiyana esibhalile laphayana wabhala ukuthi-ke nowadubula engangikwazi.
Get your reading glasses out, members of the Court of Public Opinion, because the state star witness just ran headfirst into a brick wall made of leather and ink. Hello, members of the Court of Public Opinion. I am your host, Mrs. Independent, aka I am not a lawyer, but for months, the state has tried to sell us a perfectly polished, beautifully typed narrative about Constable Sizwe Zungu. They wanted us to believe he was the definitive eyewitness who saw everything, knew everything, and remembered everything perfectly from that night at Basotho Hostel. But there's a golden rule that I like about policing. They say the tongue can lie, but the contemporary note does not. So General Vincent Lishabani did something brilliant. He walked into the courtroom, reached out in his pocket and dropped a nuclear bomb into the witness stand. he produced his official 2019 diary, and inside that diary, raw, chaotic, handwritten notes written by Constable himself, Constable Zungu, back when he was too terrified to sign a sworn statement or sworn affidavit because he claimed he'd be unalived. Eh? But today, we are stripping away the polished 2023 typed statement. You remember there was, actually, he said he had a written statement, but it was never found. So the only statement that was presented in court then, it was a typed statement. So we are looking at the messy, unedited truth written in 2019 in the diary of the general. And let me tell you what Zungu wrote by his own hand doesn't just contradict his testimony, it completely dismantled the state entire theory of who shot Senzo Meyiwa. Okay, now let's unpack exactly what Constable Zungu scribbled in the general's diary in 2019, because this is where the wheels completely fall off the wagon. Okay, look at this. Just have a look at this. Zungu gives the general 3 names. Okay, as you can see, Musisibiya, Bongani Ntanzi, and Nduli. Fine. He points to the head as well, and he writes on the left, head at the crime scene, and says it belongs to it belongs to the accuser or the intruders. Okay, but then look at the fatal blow. Under his own handwritten note in blue and white, Zungu write down Musisibiya as the shooter, the trigger man, the person who stood inside Kelly Khumalo's house and pulled the trigger. Now, let's look at the state actual case in front of the judge, in front of Judge Rata right now. The state does not allege that Musisibiya was a shooter. They allege that accused number 3, Mthobisi Ncube, the man with the dreadlocks, was the gunman inside the house. So, members of the Court of Public Opinion has to ask a very uncomfortable question. If Zungu was a direct eyewitness to the immediate aftermath of the crime at Basotong Hostel, how does his story flip entirely between 2019 and 2023? You don't just forget who the shooter was over 10 years and suddenly remember a completely different man once the trial hits the national TV. Okay? You don't do that. This diary entry is not just a breakthrough for the defense. It's a record. General Leshabane testified that he took these exact notes, treated them seriously, and he deployed high-level police resources to verify whatever he was being told or what was written on his diary. And what happened? What happened? Strike one, Zungu said the murder weapon was booked in KZN. The general went down there. He actually sent him down there, give him a car, SUV, a private car, to go down to KZN and to get the gun. But guess what? He came back empty-handed. No gun, because it was never booked. Whatever that was going on was resolved, so the gun was never taken by police. That is what Sizwe Zungu told General Leshabane. Strike two, Zungu said that had belonged to one of the suspects who allegedly got into the house. Forensic DNA testing came back and saying, no. It doesn't match. It's a complete negative. Okay. That's why Ulwana, Brigadier Gininda was fighting tooth and nail to become a forensic specialist who can dissect DNA, you know. So you see why the defense was like objecting to him so much that you cannot now be a detective and become a forensic um, specialist as well. You must choose one that you know for sure. So now let's talk about strike three. Zungu said he knew exactly where Muzi was and that he had the gun on him. Then General Shabani, rushed the team out, and when they get there, Uzungu point at Usibia and say, "This is Muzi Sibia," and then Bona they passed, and the team went to arrest Muzi. But guess what? They didn't get the gun. There was no gun. They only found the powder on him. That's why he was arrested, not for the gun, but for the powder. So these 3 strikes, as you can see, General Shabani did what any competent high-ranking officer would do. He realized this information was feeding him dead ends, and he stopped engaging with him altogether in 2019, because you could see Ruguta Ailo is giving me false information. But for the defense advocates, they don't even have to prove Zungu is fabricating this. The state, the state-owned evidence is doing it for them. When your star witness is a single witness, the law says this evidence must be clear and satisfactory in all material respect. Okay. But the final verdict doesn't just belong to the ropes in the courtroom, it belongs to you. I want to hear from the smartest jury in South Africa, the Court of Public Opinion, down in the comment section. How can the state legally or morally ask a judge to convict 5 men based on a 2023 typed statement when the general's 2019 diary proves the story started with wrong shooter, wrong DNA guesses, and total investigative failure? Smash that like button if you believe this diary just handed the defense reasonable doubt on a silver platter. Hit subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and share this video, because while the mainstream media gives you theater, we dissect the evidence. Stay sharp, stay analytical, and I'll see you in the comment section. Until then, bye.